All right, so first things first, I'm going to start off with a couple important reminders for everyone. So if you look on your screen here, I'm looking at today's agenda that I sent out. So all of you have a copy of this in your Google Drive. But fifth graders, I'm sure you have not forgotten that tomorrow is your very important field trip to Young Ameritown. And what's really important about it is that you need to make sure that your checkbook and your deposit slips are ready to go for tomorrow. So I have sent an email with a bunch of reminders about, Young Ameritown itself, as well as a review of checking lessons 4 and 5. So fifth graders, send me a happy face into the chat if you have looked at lessons 4 and 5 again and your checkbook and deposit slips are all ready to go for tomorrow. So that would be fifth graders. Okay, so Jacob's ready. Good. Because we won't have time to mess with it in the morning. So you need to make sure that lessons 4 and 5 are done and complete and everything's accurate. So Nicholas, that refers to you. Is everything good with your checkbook? Okay. All right. So I'm going to move on to sixth grade reminders. So sixth graders, today we will meet in the virtual classroom at 1 o'clock. So this is going to be really exciting for our kids at Saddle Ranch Elementary. We've been partnering with them to do our Latin America project. And these kids have never been in a virtual classroom before. So this is going to be their very first time. So they're a little bit nervous. So I'm expecting that all of you will be good role models for them. You'll help them out. And of course, present your Latin America project. It would be helpful if you have it like kind of up on your own screen so that I can make you the presenter and that we can quickly, get to your project. And just a little, this is how it's going to work type of thing. When it's your turn to present, this I'm sure makes sense to you. You'll present the slides that you did, and they will present the slides that they were responsible for. So there will only be 3 webcams on at the time. So the 3 people who did the project will have their webcams on, and everyone else will just have their chat on, and that's it. So sixth graders, type a happy face into the chat if you are ready and that all made sense. Okay, good, Ashley. I'm excited to see everyone today. It's going to be really cool because these kiddos, they're kind of nervous. Like this is all new for them. So it'll be kind of interesting to see. Any other sixth graders? Jeremy, are you ready for today? Dakota? Okay, good. And yes, right now you are all muted so that there's no feedback noise because there's so many of you. So you'll have to be using your chat. All right, another reminder for all grade levels that I will see you on Wednesday. Some of you will only do your DRA testing, but some of you will do DRA and MAP testing. So hopefully you have filled out the survey to say that you are coming on Wednesday. Arrive no later than 9:30, but the closer to 9 o'clock that you can get there, the better. Okay? So everybody, if you understand that, type a happy face into the chat. Yay! And the way that you know if you're doing map testing as well is if you took map testing in the fall. Those were those 2 tests during that orientation session that we had on the computer. If you took those in the fall, then you will take them again in the spring. If you weren't with us in the fall or you were not entered into the computer yet, then you'll only take your DRA testing. All right. Okay, 2 more little reminders and then we will take our next interim test. Last Thursday, we did our first math interim test. So and this is good news. This was the only test that had written responses. The rest of your tests, so language arts, science, and social studies, are 100% online. So that is awesome news and much, much easier. But For the math test, unfortunately, only numbers 1 through 12 were online, but 13 through 18 needed to be printed out and done with a pencil and then uploaded into the Dropbox. Okay, so I'm going to give a reminder to Josh, Autumn, Vero, Will, Jaden, Jack, Jeremy, Kaylee S, Christian, and Kaylee P. I do not have your uploaded numbers 13 through 18 yet, so that needs to be done today. All right, and I will send you another personal reminder. All right, one last reminder. 2 weeks from today, your folklore story is due. I think this would be easiest if you go to the site that we've created. And if you go to assignment number 3, click on it, and of course it gives you the directions again. And then you can notice how I guess it's just the same student, has already added files down here at the bottom. This is a great way to just upload your work and have it there and ready to go. So once you are done with assignment number 3, go ahead and just add it to the site. And then that day when we present on May 13th, it'll go a lot quicker because it'll just be there. All right. Give me a happy face if that all made sense and you are ready to move on to our test. Okay? All right, good. All right, so again, I will remind you that this is going to be much easier. For the language arts, science, and social studies test, all you have to do is go to the site that I've provided for you, log on the exact same way, and the entire thing is online. So do the entire test online. Again, your login is your student number. So that's 6 digits. There are no letters in your login number. And then the password is EDCSD. So what I'd like to do is make sure that everybody can get in. So go ahead and click on the site now and practice logging in. Give me a happy face in the chat when you are there and ready to take your test. Okay, Autumn. So Autumn, you need to finish your math interim test as well as your language arts test. Autumn, have you made sure that your checkbook and everything is ready to go for tomorrow for Young Ameritown? Okay, then Autumn, you can go. All right, so Ashley, I'm getting a happy face from you. If you're ready, you can take your test and use that time, or this time, do that now. Yep, Lucas, you're good on math, so all you need to do is take your language arts test today. So you can go if you're there. Kaylee, Kaylee S., you need to do your math as well as your language arts. So happy birthday, and when you're ready, and you can go. Ashley, you can go. You can leave. And Dakota, thank you. I got your math test last night, so go ahead and take your language arts test. The thing is completely online for language arts, so you can go. Yes, Jacob, you are good on math, so now you just have to do language arts. Oh, that's right. You're a little ahead, Jacob. So either way, make sure you're ready for Young Ameritown tomorrow. Just double check to make sure lessons 4 and 5 are complete, and then you can go. Tyler S., you can go if you are in and ready to take language arts. Yay! Bye! Okay, let's see. All right, Nicholas, you are good to go as long as you are ready for tomorrow with your checkbook, as well as getting your language arts test done today. And Jeremy, looks like you're in. So Jeremy, you need to finish your math test. So that's numbers 13 through 18 have to be uploaded. And then you can take your language arts test today completely online. All right. Okay. All right, Josh, I'm glad that you came. So Josh, just sit put for a second. I'm going to make sure everybody else is ready and is taking their tests, because then everybody else can go. And I need to talk to you for a second. Yes, Jeremy, you can go. Tyler S., if you are on and taking your language arts test, then you can go. Vero, did you get logged in? Okay, then you can go. Take your test. Bye. Okay, Lucas, if you have logged in and taken your test, then you are able to go. Corbin, send me a happy face if you were able to log in and take your language arts test. Okay, Lucas, your student number are those 6 digits that come after your name sometimes. Okay, Corbin, if you logged in and you're taking your language arts test, then you can go. That's right, Lucas. Bye. Bye, Corbin. All right. So, Lucas, were you able to log in? All right, Lucas, sit tight. Josh, sit tight. Josh, I want you to start reading through the reminders I have here up on the screen. I'm going to look up Lucas's number for him. And Corbin, you're able to go. You don't have to stay because I have to talk to a couple other students today. Let's see here. Taylor. All right, Lucas, it looks like you had the correct, here, I'm going to go back to, I'm going to type this into the chat to you, Lucas. So, Lucas, your login number, I just sent you your login number, and then the password. Try again, please. All right, so Josh, I need to talk to you for a second. So, Josh, how are you doing on making sure that you're ready for tomorrow? And have you completed checking lesson 4 and 5? Josh, go ahead and type into the chat. Okay, so you did get my emails then, and you have all of the reminders about tomorrow, and your checkbook is ready to go, correct? Okay. And Josh, I sent a reminder to your mom. I got a message from the office saying that you still needed to pay for the field trip. Today is the day before the field trip, so we have to make that payment today. Um, so there are 2 ways that your mom can pay. She can go into Infinite Campus, and you will have a fee listed on your account, or your mom can go into the office and write a check today. So do you understand that? Okay. All right. Next thing, Josh, I want to make sure that you realize that I need your math interim test from you. The math interim test is the only one that has written responses. So numbers 1 through 12 you took online, but numbers 13 through 18, you had to print out that sheet that I sent you, and you need to upload it into the Dropbox. Do you know where the Dropbox is? So Josh, do you know where the Dropbox is to upload? Okay. All right, so that's what I'm going to show you. So hold on, let me make sure that my screen is going. All right. So give me just a second to get to your homeroom page. See, this is why we had a virtual classroom last Monday, and I showed everybody where the Dropboxes were to upload numbers 13 through 18. So for fifth graders, you have to go back to week number, I think it was 32, or was it 31? Let's see. Nope, 32. So that was last week. And you'll notice right here it says fifth grade math interim written responses Dropbox. That's where you're going to upload numbers 13 through 18. Does that make sense? Josh, are you there? Hey, Josh, I'm going to turn on your microphone. Josh, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you see where you're going to upload your written responses?
Yes.
Okay. Now, are your brother and sister around?
Yeah.
Okay. So for sixth graders, they need to do this as well, but they upload it into a different place. So sixth graders, they have to go to the sixth grade homeroom. Okay, and it looks a lot like your homeroom, but it's a little different. They have to scroll down to topic block number 9, which looks like this. And so this is where their Dropbox is. Okay? So Kaylee and Christian, did you get that?
Oh, they're not actually on here.
Oh, all right. Well, can you let them know that they need to get that done today,
Yeah.
as well as the language arts test. Everything else is much easier than the math because everything else is completely online. But for math, you did have to do this Dropbox. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Josh. Do you have any other questions for today?
No.
Are you all set?
Yeah.
All right, kiddo. Well, as long as you are ready to take your test, then I will give you the time to do that now. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, Josh.
Okay.
All right,
Bye.
bye.